Well, a very good evening to everyone out there, and welcome to another video. As promised in the description of my Mila video, I did say I was going to do a sort of review of my Motown things that I got for my birthday, which was yesterday, the 10th of April. I'm not going to do too long rambling on. I'm just going to get straight into the video. So this is all stuff that I received from my mum, or like mother dear as I call her, from my mother and my uncles. So yeah, I'll just show you what I've received. Majority of it are vinyls, and there's 2 CDs. One's here, and of course there's another one the one that I said I'm going to leave till last. So to start, let's get straight into it. This is a CD I got from my Uncle Greg. It's of the Four Tops. It's called I Can't Help Myself, the Collection by Spectrum Music, and it's a 2012 one. This is a remastered one. This features, it's one of the ones that features all the hit singles. So you got Reach Out, I'll Be There, Simple Game, I Can't Help Myself. You have the hits like I Can't Help Myself, Sugar My Honey Bunch, Bernadette. It's the Same Old Song. That's one of my very favourites. Reach Out, I'll Be There. And then LA Motown. There's a lot of songs I haven't looked at. It's got the official Motown, Detroit map on it. Excuse any notifications in the background because. Okay, I always do this because there's always some interesting pictures there. Because I've learned on a lot of ones about the Supremes. Of course. So if you want to pause that to have a look, feel free to. Nice one from there. As I said, feel free to pause. If you can read it though, because I'm not sure if it's coming out good. Four Tops. Lovely picture. It just gives all the information. Interesting story about Standing in the Shadows of Love. I believe it's Four Tops. I believe it's somehow related to Standing at the Crossroads of Love, which is one by the Supremes. It's a single CD one. I can't help myself. The Four Tops. Oh, sure. Hang on, let me just end the video quickly here. Okay, apologies for that. Just had a friend messaging me. I need to check on. Anyway, continuing with the video. Now we move on to Motown Magic. This is a vinyl, a 12-inch vinyl. So on here it features Diana Ross and the Supremes. Got a nice picture of Diana there. Marvin Gaye, Mary Wells, First Lady of Motown, of course. Martha and the Vandellas, or sometimes seen as Martha Reeves and the Vandellas. Junior Walker and the All Stars, Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, Gladys Knight and the Pips, and the Temptations, of course. Oh, and of course the Four Tops, which just probably features a lot of their. Some of these I don't many know of, like Diana Ross and the Supremes. Love is like a heat wave. Oh no, that's from their the Supremes A Go Go. That actually should be the Supremes, but not to be too picky. Get ready. Four Tops. I Can't Help Myself. Can't wait to hear that. So if you want to pause that. Okay. See the vinyls in there. Oh, I love that smell of vinyl that comes out. Practically almost mint, that is. Made for pleasure. Made in England. Okay. I'm not going to really take out the vinyls too much. I'm making sure you can't see the other. I am. Always put it like that. Just in case that was to ever fall off the shelf or wherever it is. It will not, the vinyl won't slip out. we're going to get a troublesome one that does not want to go back in place. Hang on. That's why, because it's not aligned. There we go. So I put the ones on my bed that I've already done. Right, and come off. Okay. This one, the Four Tops again. It's all in the game. 14 tracks including What Is a Man, Yesterday's Dreams, Do What You Gotta Do, MacArthur Park, and Eleanor Rigby, which is a Beatles song. Again, Made for Pleasure. I think that one came with the Motown Magic one. A lot of these ones I don't know of actually. But none on that one, like I said, MacArthur Park, oh, and Yesterday's Dreams, do I know of. If you want to read that. I'm not really going to retake, I think it's really the same, I'm not really going to take that one out. This is I've received many of these newspaper clippings. It's about the third or fourth one I've got now. It's of the Motown musical that's happening in London, which we are actually going to see in August, because the ticket prices are about £150 right now for the first 20 rows. So, but I'm going to do it so that we can go in August when it's about £69 or £60. And I'm also going to try, we're going to go and I'm going to do, we're going to try and see if somehow or some way we can, I can get to meet the cast who play the Supremes, because that's going to be the closest that I'll ever get to actually meeting them, really. I mean, of course I can meet, you know, if I ever meet Diana Ross or Mary Wilson, I can, but to me I want to see them when they're young, you know, so being able to, it's mainly about meeting Florence, really. It's about seeing the girl who plays Florence and just getting that moment of, you know, saying hello Florence. So I like the thing of the Supreme there, but look, gold Motown logo, and that's the girl who plays Diana Ross. Coincidentally, Diana Ross is the next one. This is a Diana Ross only, so I think it might have a few tracks from other Supremes though. 20 Golden Treats, a rather gorgeous picture of her, or sort of painting of her on the front. Look at these, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, I'm Still Waiting, that's one, Love Me, You're Everything, sorry, always make it right. This one, Reach Out and Touch Somebody's Hand, I've heard that she sings that in the Motown musical, so that'll be, apparently she asks someone from the audience, I don't know, that's one in America it's happened, so I'm not sure what happens here, but yeah, that's a very nice picture of her there as well. I don't know who she's with on that one. This is EMI Records, but it's actually got the Motown logo on it. It gives you storage information. I always just check to see if there's anything. Oh, I quite like the style of that. Ooh, I have not seen that before. 20 Golden Treats. Oh God, sorry. Yeah, you've just seen who the next one is. I'll elaborate on that, because I've never featured them in anything on it. Okay, so this is another band that I've loved since I was 11 years old. Since 10 years old, sorry, 2007. The Steve Miller Band. They're not very well known around here at all. In fact, this is, I only have in fact, I've not really got much of them on vinyl. I've only got 2 of them on vinyl, actually 3 of them on vinyl, sorry. They're known here by their song Abracadabra, the one that goes, you know, abracadabra. Okay, I'm very off-key singing, but I don't want to sing out loud. So, but this is one of my very favourite songs, Take the Money and Run. My favourite song of theirs is Fly Like an Eagle, and Jet Airliner. Well, Jet Airliner was actually what started my interest for aviation. And we've got the Joker, that's what they're known, that's normally played here. Space Cowboy, you hear. This is live, a 3-track 12-inch single. They've got all these. I'd love to meet Steve Miller. They're still going to this day, actually. Oh, I've not seen one where you open it from the top and it's not sealed. I always just check to see. That is practically mint. B-side. Buffalo Serenade. I've not heard that one. Yeah. Look at that. Detroit, Michigan. So Steve Miller's been to Detroit. But he wasn't around at the time of the Supremes. Well, 1968 I think he started. But all that was 1970s, 1973 and whatnot. Motown Gold. 18 greatest hits. One thing we're all trying to figure out. Whose chest is that? For some reason I've assumed it could be Diana Ross, but I'm not too sure. So this is Motown 18 greatest hits featuring the Four Tops, Diana Ross, and like what they've done here, the Supremes, not Diana Ross and the Supremes. Marvin Gaye, The Temptations, Junior Walker and the All-Stars, Stevie Wonder, The Jackson 5, Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, there we are, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Jimmy Ruffin, Michael Jackson, Sarita, Smokey Robinson, The Miracles, and the Commodores. And here we have reach out over there. Oh yes, track 2, Baby Love. Well, Diana Ross and the Supremes. Oh well, you know. I'm Still Waiting, Diana Ross. Oh, Tears of a Clown, Mum doesn't like that one. Oh, they got Just My Imagination. Nice. Or Stone Love by the Supremes. Huh. Funny. That was when they were What Becomes of the Broken Hearted. Okay. I just want to have a look. I always do look. I always got the Tamla Motown again. I don't really open up the vinyls as much. Apologies if the camera is rocking a bit. It's being sat in a very awkward position. This is one I have been wanting to try and get. Diana Ross and the Supremes 20 Golden Treats. And there's the big debate about whose lips they are. And for some reason I believe this is Diana's because I know Diana has a very sharp Cupid's bow. But it could be the one in the middle, I don't know. I'm not even sure if this is Mary or Florence on this one, or on that picture would it have been, or Cindy Birdsong. So you have the usual ones, the hits here. Where Did Our Love Go? Baby Love, Come See About Me, Stop in the Name of Love, Back in My Arms Again, I Hear a Symphony. Actually, this is actually in order of year I've just realised. My World Is Empty Without You, Love Is Like an Itching in My Heart, You Can't Hurry Love, You Keep Me Hanging On, Love It Here and Now You're Gone. This one here, In and Out of Love, I've got to say about that one, is, I think that was it's 1967, was the very last song Florence Ballard recorded with the group before she was kicked out. Love Child. No matter what sign you are. Oh. Nice. Oh, that's a nice one there, Diana Ross. Oh, classic picture sleeve there. Diana and Marvin. Diana Ross. Oh, there we are. The Supremes. Mary, Sherry and Susie. Or Susie, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I think it's Susie. I should know, I'm friends with her on Facebook. Oh yeah, actually I am friends with Susie. I think her name's Susie Green, I'm not too sure. Susie, I don't know how to pronounce it. This is one of the very important ones I own. This is the Motown Story Limited Edition. Original 1970s pressing. 1970 actually. 58 golden hits that made Motown history. Yeah, intro Berry Gordy. It's not going to be as good quality. Playboy, The Marvelettes. Open it up. It's a 4-piece vinyl actually. And it's got the original Detroit Motown logo again. I love that one. So that side's... Okay, actually no. Must keep these in order. That's side 2 actually. Oh, sorry, I really must stop doing that. Volume 1. Hang on. Be above that. This is volume 3. Volume 4. That'll be a very interesting one to hear because there's a few intros by Berry Gordy Jr. on that one, the founder of Motown. This is the newest vinyl I own. It came out about 2 weeks ago. It's the 1965 recorded live Motown review in Paris, featuring the Supremes, the Miracles, Stevie Wonder, Martha and the Vandellas, and the Earl Van Dyke Six and the Soul Brothers. And of course we've got Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, the Supremes of course. I like Diana's wig there. Who's that? Is that? I'm not too good. And that's Stevie Wonder. Could be Earl Van Dyke then. I think that's the Miracles. This is a 4-piece vinyl. It's got all their recordings there. Yay. That's my one there. I've actually heard all these ones. People as well. Let's see, previously unreleased. People features Florence on lead, and that was actually the reason I wanted this one. And I've listened to it, and it's so nice. So it's not obviously in order. It comes in a very nice colour. This is the one with the Supremes and the Miracles on it. Oh yes, I love that one. I love that picture of them. Is that side 2? LB2. It's got the same. God, what I wouldn't have done to have been there. 1965. That would be my favourite year that I want to go back to. Oh look, it's got one of my favourites by the Marvelettes there. Too Many Fish in the Sea. So that I've given that a good listen to. Not all of them though. There's too many to play, but I'm going to be listening to them. Right, you're probably thinking that that is all of it. That's all that I've got to show. Of course it's not. There's one gem that I hid from you guys to the very last. This is the one I've been talking about, the one that I've wanted for so long. And I'm wondering if I should show it to you, or what do you think, eh? Should I reveal it, or should I hold it, keep it secret? You know, I could do that, but then again, you'd probably say, ain't that good news that I'm going to show it to you. I present you probably the rarest one that I own on CD. The Supreme Florence Ballard. This is Florence's solo album, originally recorded 1968, and it was not released until 2001. It's by Spectrum Records. So this features her, a very nice picture of her on the front. Features her songs that she did after she was kicked out of the Supremes, and she went on to try and pursue a solo career. Most of these are covers, and it has cover songs that she's done. And these 4 down here from 15 to 18 are ones, as you see, the Supremes. So that's a Sam Cooke song, that is. That's a very nice one, Heavenly Father and Buttered Popcorn. But the rest, I think Yesterday is... I'm not sure if it's a Beatles song. It's not unusual. I've fallen in love with that song. That's now my favourite song of this. The Impossible Dream is actually by Elvis Presley. And that's really nice to me, because to have Florence sing something of Elvis, which my family are mad over Elvis, so there's a connection between my favourite singer and... I mean, because I'm a hardcore Supremes fan, but this is undoubtedly the best CD I've ever owned. Because also as well, my other favourite is Walk On By, and that one is by Dionne Warwick. If I open it up, you'll just see, if I remove this, it's got a very nice picture of Flo there. And in here you've got, they all released between March and April 1968, which is good. It's got a story about Florence. It's quite sad, really, and if you want to read that. It is. It is very sad, really, to be honest. Oh, I like that, her eyes that look, wherever you go, Florence is going to be watching you. But there we are. It was quite sad, really. I was talked about in chat rooms. Very much so, we're always doing that. Yeah, look. Recorded March and April 1968. So I've listened to. I actually fell asleep to this album last night, and you know it's really nice to listen to because it's what you're robbed of hearing on the Supremes. You know, I do love Mary, Flo, and Diana all together, but it's so nice to hear Florence on her own. I mean, you can really hear the heartbreak in some of her songs, like "Walk On By." The other one that you can hear it here is "Going Out of My Head," track 9. There's examples of this all over YouTube, so if you want to give that a listen to, I'll give a shout out to the YouTube user The Supreme Scene. Is the one who's responsible for having a lot of these songs. But yeah, it's quite sad really to think of what she went through. I'm not going to go on too much because once I start talking about Florence and everything, I just don't shut up, and this video will end up being like 40 minutes long. But I'll probably do a video soon dedicated to her. Maybe I'll do it in June on her birthday, on the 30th of June. But yeah, this is the ultimate one that I wanted since I since I knew about Flo really, and I knew she did her own. I wanted to buy it, so I got it. It's cost £30 it did or so from eBay, but it's not available in the UK anywhere unless you get on eBay. As far as I know, only Amazon USA have them. But I've been asking all my local record stores if they ever get them in to keep it. I even went around HMV a few times asking. But yeah, it's a beautiful CD, and I'm gonna say it. People can say what they want, but to me, it's well, okay. You can say what you want to these things, but you know, to me, it's better than a lot of things by the Supremes because you know it's nice to hear something of Florence where I can just hear her. You have the backing singers, but it's nice to hear her on her own, and she's got a very sassy voice. You know, I do like female singers with deep voices, and you feel the soul in it a lot more. But the other thing I was going to say, you can make fun of it or whatever, how I always get a bit personal, but I'm proud of you, Florence, for this, you know, and I'm surprised it never hit the charts, because my goodness me, the songs that are on here, I'm speechless about it, really, you know, and it's the best birthday present I ever received. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this. I'm not sure my next video. Well, tomorrow Wednesday, my 2 days at British Heart Foundation. So if there's anything that pops up there, I can video. Might be another washing machine for me to test. Hope so. If not, then so be it. We'll probably come in with an iron or a desk fan. I'll have a look. Anyway, thank you all. Hang on. It's only right I do this. Oh, look at that. Look at what I did. Okay, let me just stand it on the table so I can say a personal goodbye to you all. Because what's the time here? 23:39. Yeah, I'll stand it on a... Oh, Jesus, how tight do I do it? Things never go right for me, do they? Well, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I try not to make it too long, but that's what I received. I mean, I've been so long wanting to do one of my actual vinyl collection, but it's just too many that it would take ages to do that. But anyway, I'm glad you enjoy it, and I appreciate everyone who subscribes to my channel and watches all this. As I said, it's not just about washing machines, it's about all my interests. I used to have multiple YouTube accounts for trains, aviation and whatnot. I probably would have made another one for this, but I thought, why not just combine it into one channel, be unique. So anyway, I guess I'll probably see you tomorrow then. If not, take care and thank you very much. Good night.